So overall, the Wen 6800, it should be ran 6800 watts in parallel with another unit for 12,000 watts. It does split phase 240, also 30 amp. It has a 30 amp. All we need to see, it has a 30 amp RB connection and an L14 30 amp. So yeah, it's in eco mode right now. I'm just running this fan and this heat gun. If I turn it off eco mode and I turn the heat gun on, it gets a little louder. That's eco mode with the fan on. As you can see, the gauge didn't move that much. 43, 121 volts. So it says to just mess around with the voltage, but overall, I'm impressed. Pretty quiet. The one thing I did screw up on though is here. I think I overfilled the oil. It was spitting oil from there, and it got all in there. You could see it. You could see it in there. So I ended up draining all the oil out, and then it wouldn't start for me. It took a while to start. I changed propane tanks and everything. It took a while to start. I finally got it started, so I'm just gonna let it run, get real hot. Hopefully it burns off most of that oil. I got to cover off, checking for leaks, checking to see if it's still spitting oil out, but it was just spitting out of that cap. So either I had misset the cap or I had too much oil in there, but the oil was so clean I couldn't tell on a dipstick whether it was full or not. But I put 26 ounces in, which is 1 quart, give or take, which is what it says I was supposed to put in. So maybe it has some left in the factory, but overall that's pretty quiet for an inverter generator, and being able to parallel those is nice. I did thought when I bought this, I thought you could do 50 amps, which is kind of disappointing that it's an L14 30 amp and not a 50 amp, but I ran my whole house on a 30 amp before, so all the essentials. So if I parallel these, I can figure that out. And it's really just to keep the batteries charged for the solar inverter anyway, so on cloudy days. But yeah, pretty impressed with it so far. I mean, I paid $720 for it after my military discount and the tax exemption for my farm. I paid less than that sticker price by almost $100, so I can't complain.